girls! So today I have a really highly requested video for all of you, and it is my hair care routine and all that kind of stuff. So this video is going to be like everything that I do to my hair, everything that touches my hair, every product I put in my hair, everything. So I have been in the process of growing my hair out for about a year now. I cut my hair over 2 years ago, and I liked it, but I missed my long hair. So I'm going to insert some pictures of how short my hair was at once, and now you can see how long it is growing out now. So basically this is the length of my hair now. Definitely since I've cut my hair seems a lot thinner, but I think it's also because of layers that I have, but I typically have a lot of hair, not super coarse or anything like that. I think it's pretty typical hair. This is natural. I showered last night and just went to bed, and this is what I woke up on. So if you can see, it has a little bit of a wave to it, but it's pretty straight. First thing I'm going to start with is what I use in the shower to shampoo and condition my hair. These are just daily shampoos and conditioners, and then I'll move on from there. So the first thing is, I normally use drugstore shampoos and conditioners, so but I do have one high-end. But the first one is the Pantene Pro V. This is the Restore Beautiful Lengths, the shampoo and the conditioner, so they just look like this. I really do like these. I hate the bottles of them, but because you can see they get all like crinkled and wrinkled and they don't squeeze very well. But I really like the smell of this, how it lathers, and what it does for my hair. I think it's amazing shampoo and conditioner. So I really do love Pantene. I've been using Pantene like my whole life. And I really love this set. The next set is another drugstore, and it is the Dove, and this is the Intensive Repair Shampoo and Conditioner. And I typically get a set of shampoo and conditioner just because I feel like that's how they work best together. So this is what these look like. These were really nice as well. The conditioner I liked a lot. It felt really lightweight, and it's called the Weightless formula, and I really noticed that. It was really lightweight, but it gave a lot of hydration to my hair. So I really recommend these. I'm almost out, but I really recommend these. They're really nice. And I switch up my shampoo and conditioner daily. I never use the same shampoo and conditioner for more than a week at a time. I typically tend to switch it up all the time. And I don't shampoo my hair every day. I used to, but now I'm very, a lot better with it, and I don't shampoo every day. So that's that. The next one are my high-end shampoo and conditioner, and these are my last ones, and these are the joico. They look like really nasty because they have like soap scum on them from being in the shower. If you also want to see a what's in my shower video, let me know, because I think that would be kind of fun to do. And if you guys want to see it, I'll do it. There's hair everywhere. There's going to be hair everywhere in this video. But anyways, this is the Joico K-pak shampoo and conditioner, and this is a reconstruct. I'm not the biggest fan of this. I think it does really good stuff for my hair, but the conditioner is not hydrating enough for me. But you know, I haven't really used it that much to know if it's bad. I think it does good stuff for my hair, and it really does leave my hair nice and manageable when I get out of the shower, but I feel like it's not as hydrating. But then again, I've heard that like those Pantene and those Dove shampoos can kind of block your cuticles because they're so hydrating. So that's how I feel about the Joico. Can't say that word. I do really like this overall, and I love the size of these. I got these together the set was $15 because my mom is a cosmetologist. She has a cosmetology license, and she got these for me last time I was in New York. So that is that. Okay, moving on, I wanted to share with you kind of the extras that I have in my shower, kind of the treatment type stuff and things like that that I also use in my hair when it's in the shower. So the first thing is a anti-residue formula, like a cleansing shampoo. And this is the Neutrogena shampoo, the anti-residue formula. And this is basically just like a clarifying shampoo. And I use this maybe like once to twice a month. You can tell it's like in a little bottle. It smells like kind of like a baby shampoo. It's just supposed to like strip your hair of anything, which is why you don't want to use it all the time. But it's supposed to strip your hair of like any buildup that products may have left in your hair. So this is just a Neutrogena shampoo. As well as another shampoo I have. I suffer from dandruff. Every so often I just get like buildup and kind of psoriasis on my scalp, which is really bad. But I've been using this Lush shampoo bar, and it just looks like this and smells very woody and spicy. I don't know the name, but I will list it right below. And I'll use this maybe like once every 2 weeks, and it does the trick. It's amazing. You just kind of lather it up and kind of work it into the scalp. And my mom actually gave me this, and it's worked better than any Head and Shoulders or anything like that. So if you have any problems like this, I definitely recommend trying out this Lush shampoo bar. They're amazing. The next I'm going to get into are deep conditioners. Oh, actually I have one more. I have a treatment type product that I use as a treatment. It's targeted as a daily conditioner, but I use it as a treatment. It is the When Cleansing Conditioner. This is a sweet almond mint scent, and I use this as a treatment. Just smells so good. I really love it. I use this as a treatment because it's quite expensive and I think that it can weigh down my hair, but I do like that every once in a while it just gives my hair like a really nice silky feeling, and I'll use this as a treatment. So I really like this. If you haven't tried this, I do recommend it, but it is quite pricey. So that's the only problem. I wouldn't use it every day for that, but it's really nice on my scalp because I do have a very sensitive scalp. It's very tingly and oh, it's just really good. So love that. The next products are all deep conditioners, and this one is the Joico K-pak Reconstruct Deep Penetrating Reconstructor, and that goes with the shampoo and conditioner, and I really like this. It smells like bananas. It smells like I like the smell of artificial bananas, but I really do like this. It's very hydrating, and sometimes when that conditioner isn't enough, I'll put that conditioner from like here down, and then I'll put the Joico K-pak just from here down, which really is amazing. So I love that. The next one is the and this one's super gross. I'm sorry. It's just been like sitting in my shower and getting nasty. This is the Sweet Almond Mint Re-Moist Intensive Hair Treatment, and this mask is phenomenal. Like, I can't even, it's just phenomenal. You can leave this on overnight. Like sometimes I'll put it on with a shower cap on and go to bed, and it's so freaking hydrating and amazing for your hair, but it's very expensive. So that's that. The next one is the Pantene Pro V Beautiful Lengths Replenishing Mask, Resist Breakage for Long Hair, and I really like this. I like the smell of it. I like the texture of it. It's not too thick, so I can use it right in the shower and not have to like get out and let it sit for 45 minutes. You have to let the When sit for 45 minutes in your hair, which is crazy. This will sit for like 5 to 10 minutes while I was shaving my legs or I'm in the bath or something like that. I'll use that. The next one is kind of like an everyday type thing. A lot of people use this as an everyday, and it's the 3-Minute Miracle by Aussie. I don't even need to go on. You guys have probably heard a million different things about this. It's $3 at Walmart. It is phenomenal stuff. It leaves your hair so nice. It smells great. I love the packaging. You just squeeze the thing and it comes right out the hole in the bottom. It's just an amazing conditioner. So that's that. And this next product is something that's kind of a mask that I use on my hair as a mask, but I don't use it in the shower. I use it kind of outside of the shower. And it is the coconut oil. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about this before. I put it in my 10 secrets thing. So yeah, this is just coconut oil. It just looks like coconut oil. I picked it up at Whole Foods, so I can't like show it to you. It smells amazing, and I just put this from here down and kind of like wrap my hair up and use it as a treatment. The next set of things that I want to talk about are the tools that I use on my hair, like brushes and stuff like that. So the first thing is when I am in the shower, before I get in the shower actually, I will brush out my hair with a paddle brush, and I use just this Conair wooden paddle brush, and it's just really nice to stimulate your hair growth and to stimulate your scalp and kind of get it ready for the shower. It's really important to brush your hair, and I don't think anybody really brushes their hair anymore, so I really recommend a nice paddle brush. It's soft on your hair, and it's really nice for before you get in the shower to loosen up any tangles that you have in your hair, as well as just like get your scalp ready. So that's that. And when I'm in the shower, I use a comb. This is the When comb. You don't have to use this one, but I use this side to kind of brush through my conditioner to make sure that it evenly is coated throughout my hair. So yeah, that's what I use in the shower. When I get out of the shower, I use a wide tooth comb to comb through my hair and comb the product through my hair. And this is just a Paul Mitchell Pro Tools, just wide tooth comb. And then another special brush that I use just like at night and stuff like that before I'm going to shower the next morning is this. And this is like a boar head's bristle brush. And yeah, it's really nice. It's by the brand Via. And I'm pretty sure my mom got this like, I don't know when, like a long time ago. I've had it since I was in high school. And then the last little brush is just a teasing comb, and I use this not very often at all, but I got this as just like a beauty supply store, and I think it's really important. I'm sorry, it has hair like all over it. But I think these are really important to tease and kind of give your hair body. Now I'm going to talk about the tools that I use to actually style my hair. And as a general rule, I do not blow dry my hair very often, or I'll blow dry it like the last couple of minutes that it's drying. So I'll talk about my blow dryer, and my blow dryer is the Babyliss Porcelain Ceramic Pro. and it just looks like this. I have 3 different curling irons to talk about, and the first one is the one that I use basically all the time, and this is just the Conair Instant Heat. Everybody's probably seen this. This is just the 1-inch. I use this all the time. I also use the Conair Infinity. I use a lot of Conair. Infinity curling wand. You've probably seen tutorials with this. And then my last curling iron is another Conair, and it is the, I believe, 1.5 or 1 3/4 of an inch curling wand, and it's just curling iron, and it's massive, and this just gives me really nice beachy curls. If you have longer hair, this will work a lot better for you. So then I wanted to talk about my straightener, and I very rarely ever straighten my hair. I used to all the time, but now I never do. I actually straightened it for the first time in like 6 months the other day, but this is just the HSI Professional Straightener, and I got this off of like Amazon forever ago. Okay, so next thing I wanted to get into are kind of the products that I use on my hair, and I'm not a huge product girl. I do put something in my hair when I get out of the shower, whether it be like a leave-in conditioner, an oil, or something like that. So some of my favorite products are the Cheese Silk Infusion. I've been using this nonstop for about a year now, and I love this stuff. I love the way it smells, and it's just a really nice lightweight oil, and yeah, that's the Cheese Silk Infusion. If I'm not using that, I will use the Miracle Leave-In Conditioner or leave-in product, and it's called It's a 10, and this does amazing 10 different things. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard about it, and it's kind of pricey, but it's a really good product, and yeah, I really like the way it leaves my hair. You can't put too much on or it will turn really greasy, and I just put this from about ears down, so, and then I comb it through with a wide tooth comb. So that's what I do, and then I'll put my towel back up in my hair and kind of let it sit, and then as a heat protectant, I use the Tresemme Heat Tamer Spray. As a dry shampoo, I will use the Batiste Blush Dry Shampoo. This is the stuff that I've used for a while now, and I'll use this texturizing balm, and this is from When, and it's just like a wax. Ew, it's super nasty. Ugh. But anyways, it's just like a wax, and I'll just like work that between my fingers and kind of just get my hair like kind of piecey and stuff like that, and I'll wear that to like the beach and things like that. If you want to see how I style my hair with texture balm, let me know. I'll do a tutorial on it because it's kind of fun for the summer. So that's that. And then the last 2 are just my favorite hairsprays, and the first one is a drugstore, and this is the Tresemme Tray 2 hairspray. It's a really lightweight, flexible hold hairspray. And then the next one is the Kenra Volume Spray, and this is a super hold finishing spray, 25. I've been using this stuff my entire life. My mom swears by this stuff, and literally it is ridiculously strong holding, but you can brush it out. It won't flake, and she has dark hair, even on her dark hair, and she still loves it. It holds a curl like no freaking other. And then the last things that I want to talk about is kind of supplements that I take, and I take a daily vitamin, and I've taken these daily vitamins for 4 years now, and they are the Pomology Women's Daily Vitamin, and they just look like this, and you can get these at Vitamin Shop, and yeah, they're just a multivitamin like that. I take 2 of those a day, and then I also take for my hair, nails, and skin, I take the biotin, and this is supposed to really help like strengthen and lengthen your hair, and I've really noticed the difference with this. I think that my hair has grown pretty far in a year, so I do have to owe it to everything that I do. I take pretty good care of my hair, and I try to use as little heat as I can, and I try to take supplements that try to like put in stuff that I either am lacking in a diet or something like that, but I do eat well, and I take pretty good care of my hair. So that is basically everything. I know this video is super long, and I'm sorry, but I wanted to get it all out there, and I'll probably do a follow-up video if y'all have more questions about anything else in my hair, but I think I pretty much covered it all, hopefully, anyways. So I hope you girls found this video really helpful and enjoyed watching it and found some really cool products that you want to try out, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!